Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to hear me today. You were not born to drift. You were born to dominate. You were not created to chase after meaningless distractions, but to focus on the assignment placed within you before you took your first breath. If you do not know why you were born, life will pull you in every direction. Purpose is not something you find. It is something you discover within yourself. It is the seed planted in your spirit by the Creator. And like any seed, it must be nurtured, cultivated, and protected. Do not waste your time watching others grow. Water your own soil. The most dangerous person on earth is not the one with power, money, or fame. It is the one who has discovered their purpose. Because a person with purpose cannot be stopped. A person with purpose does not chase trends, they set them. A person with purpose does not need validation because their vision is already clear. If you do not discover your purpose, you will spend your life building someone else's dream. You will jump from one thing to the next, searching for fulfillment in people, possessions, and positions, only to realize that nothing outside of you can complete what was placed inside of you. Purpose is the key to a meaningful life. It is what gives direction to your energy, intention to your actions, and fulfillment to your soul. Without it, success is empty and achievements feel meaningless. Purpose is what keeps you going when motivation fades. It is what makes you wake up early when others sleep, push forward when others quit, and stay focused when the world is filled with distractions. Most people are busy, but they are not productive. They are constantly in motion, but never moving forward. They are filling their schedules, but not fulfilling their purpose. There is a difference between doing a lot and doing what matters. If you do not understand your purpose, you will spend years climbing the ladder of success, only to reach the top and realize it was leaning against the wrong building. When you focus on yourself and your purpose, you stop being controlled by opinions. You stop wasting time comparing your journey to others. You stop seeking approval from people who do not even know where they are going themselves. Purpose gives you clarity, and clarity gives you confidence. Some of you are frustrated because you feel stuck. But the truth is, you are not stuck. You are simply unfocused. You are waiting for something to change when, in reality, the power to change is already within you. You do not need more time. You need to be intentional with the time you already have. You do not need more resources. You need to use what is already in your hands. A life without purpose is a life wasted. Nothing is more tragic than reaching the end of your days and realizing you spent your entire life existing instead of living. Nothing is more painful than looking back and knowing that you had potential but never fulfilled it. That you had opportunities but never took them. That you had dreams but never pursued them. Purpose is not an option. It is a necessity. It is the foundation of a meaningful life. It is the difference between simply breathing and truly living. Time is the most precious gift given to man. It is the only resource that is distributed equally to every human being, whether you are rich or poor, young or old, educated or uneducated. Every person receives the same 24 hours in a day. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not in how much time they have, but in how they use it. Time is currency, and like any currency, it can be spent wisely or wasted foolishly. You would never take a stack of money, throw it in the wind, and watch it fly away, yet many people do this with their time every single day, wasting hours on meaningless conversations, distractions, and activities that add no value to their lives. If you do not control your time, someone else will. If you do not set an agenda for your day, someone else will set it for you. If you do not decide what is important, the world will decide for you. And the world will always pull you toward distractions, entertainment, and temporary pleasures. Things that make you feel good in the moment but leave you empty in the long run. Most people don't realize that every wasted hour is a piece of their destiny slipping away. Every moment spent in procrastination is a delay in reaching your goals. Every second you give to things that do not serve your purpose is a second stolen from what truly matters. The wealthiest place in the world is not the bank, the stock market, or the oil fields. It is the graveyard. Because buried in the graveyard are books that were never written, businesses that were never started, ideas that were never shared, and dreams that were never pursued. Not because people lacked talent or opportunity, but because they ran out of time. The reality is, time does not wait for anyone. It moves forward whether you are ready or not. It does not slow down for the unmotivated, the lazy, or the distracted. It does not give second chances to those who take it for granted. Once a moment is gone, it can never be retrieved. A person who understands the value of time guards it carefully. They do not allow distractions to steal their focus. They do not entertain conversations that drain their energy. They do not give their attention to things that do not align with their vision. They are intentional about how they spend their days because they know that how they spend their days determines how they spend their life. You must learn to protect your time as you would protect your most valuable possession. Every decision you make should be filtered through one question. Does this bring me closer to my purpose, or is it pulling me away from it? If it is not moving you forward, it is holding you back. Most people do not fail because they lack potential. They fail because they waste time. They spend years waiting for the right moment instead of taking action. They waste days scrolling through social media, comparing themselves to others, instead of focusing on their own growth. They spend hours on entertainment, but claim they have no time to work on their dreams. They complain about where they are in life while making no effort to change. The truth is, life is simply a collection of time. Your entire existence is made up of seconds, minutes, and hours. Every time you waste a day, you are wasting a piece of your life. And if you waste enough days, you will wake up one day wondering where your life went. People who value time do not wait for opportunities. They create them. They do not sit around hoping things will change. They take action. They understand that every moment is an investment, and what they put in today will determine what they reap tomorrow. The difference between a successful person and an unsuccessful person is not talent, intelligence, or luck. It is time management. The successful person invests their time in learning, building, creating, and growing. The unsuccessful person spends their time complaining, procrastinating, and making excuses. The successful person wakes up with a plan and executes it. The unsuccessful person wakes up and drifts through the day with no direction. Time is more valuable than money. You can always make more money, but you can never make more time. The question is not how much time you have. The question is what you are doing with the time you have left. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you are meant to be. It is the difference between potential and fulfillment, between dreams and reality, between success and failure. Many people have talent, intelligence, and great ideas, but without discipline, those gifts are wasted. Talent without discipline is like a car without fuel. It has the ability to move, but it will never reach its destination. Discipline is not about doing what is easy. It is about doing what is necessary. It is waking up early when you want to sleep, studying when you want to relax, working when you want to quit. It is choosing long-term growth over short-term pleasure. Discipline is painful, but it is the price you must pay for progress. There is no success without sacrifice, and there is no achievement without commitment. The greatest enemy of discipline is comfort. Many people fail in life not because they lack ability, but because they are too comfortable. Comfort breeds complacency, and complacency kills destiny. The moment you stop challenging yourself, the moment you stop growing. People who live for comfort never accomplish greatness, because greatness requires discomfort. The road to success is paved with struggles, but those who endure the struggle reap the reward. Discipline means doing what needs to be done even when you do not feel like doing it. It is easy to work when you are motivated, but motivation is temporary. It comes and goes like the wind. Discipline, however, is consistent. It does not depend on how you feel. It depends on your commitment to the goal. A disciplined person does not wait for the right mood, the right time, or the right conditions. They take action, regardless of the circumstances. The people who make history are not always the most talented, but they are the most disciplined. They are the ones who refuse to be distracted. They are the ones who wake up before the world and work in silence while others sleep. They are the ones who push past their emotions and stay committed even when the journey is difficult. They are the ones who do not need someone to remind them to work because they have trained themselves to be consistent. A disciplined mind produces a disciplined life. Everything begins in the mind. If your mind is weak, your actions will be weak. If your mind is undisciplined, your habits will be undisciplined. If your mind is filled with distractions, your life will be filled with delays. Discipline starts with training your thoughts, controlling your emotions, and managing your time. What you allow in your mind determines the direction of your life. Discipline requires saying no to many things. It means saying no to distractions, no to negativity, no to wasted time, no to people who do not add value to your life. Every yes you say to something meaningless is a no to something important. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you are choosing stagnation over progress. The most successful people are not the ones who do everything. They are the ones who know what not to do. Your habits shape your future. What you do every day determines where you will be in 5, 10, or 20 years. A person who disciplines themselves to read daily, study their craft, improve their skills, and manage their time wisely will inevitably rise to the top. A person who wastes time, makes excuses, and refuses to push themselves will remain in the same place year after year. Success is not an accident. It is the result of disciplined actions repeated consistently over time. Many people want success, but they do not want the discipline that success requires. They admire the achievements of others, but are not willing to put in the effort. They look at the finished product, but ignore the years of discipline, sacrifice, and consistency that built it. Success is not given, it is earned. And it is earned through discipline. Discipline is the foundation of all great achievements. It is the hidden force behind every champion, every leader, every innovator, and every history maker. It is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. The question is not whether you have the ability to succeed. The question is whether you have the discipline to do what it takes.